Okay. The class is currently on recording now.
Okay, can you all see my screen, please?
Yes, I can see your screen.
We can.
So, Alex, are you going to talk us through? Because you need to tell us, need to a kind of presentation. I don't know if you are coming to that or are you just
Okay. So what we have done is to look at the service catalog for Neras.com, and we actually expanded the format we have initially on the portal, the course portal. So we, after the service name, we added service category, then also service description. There was adjustment that was done on the service description. So there was a incident, service incident. So we have to move the service incident from here and create another column for the service incident. So, so talking about the user registration. So the service category, what we put there is user support. Then the service description, allow user to create accounts. So users should be able to create accounts under this, and then they will have access to the features of the platform. Then we also look at the service incident, which is a user unable to register. This might likely be an incident that will come up. Then we created another column for incident description, where we also identify sign-up issues. Then we now look at the T resolution or incident resolution with our T principle. So we talk about other identification that you will need to verify the input validation. Then we also talk about login. There might be delay in accepting user. Then also other diagnosis, we talk about the bug system error. Then the resolution will now be a quick corrective action. Then users can be logged in for testing. Then under the recovery, which is still under the IT principle, we need to notify the user for resolution that a resolution has taken place. Then that will be all for the stage we work on under the incident resolution. Then the service owner is the user support manager. Then we are going to put a incident owner. We are here to do that under the user registration. Then the SLA main service is user registration, and this should be sent within 1 hour. So it should be done within 1 hour. The user registration, when a user log in, at least within 1 hour, it should be able to the platform and then fill out the profile, then be able to have access to the platform. Then the SLA incident resolution, then if there's issue, should be done within 10 minutes. Then the service availability, this was also part of the main document. We capture it because we feel it was nice for it to be 99.9, the service to be available 99.9%. Then under the service cost, we talk about free for users. So this place, we are actually worried that there was no figure on it. So we are thinking that during the review, maybe you talk more on that, sir. Then we also look at login authentication as part of the service name. Then we are yet to fill in the service category, but we under the service description, we said enable user to securely log in to user account and then verify the credentials. Then we tend doing amendment on this, but for what we have here is the incident service is in the if the user forgot password, then that could be an issue. Then accounts log out due to multiple fail attempts. Maybe the user is putting wrong password, and so the account can be logged out. That could be another incident. Then backend authentication service outage. So we didn't actually touch this place because we feel it's okay. Then we under the service incident login, that could be an issue too. So we are yet to fill this under the IT principal column. So and coming to service owner, it is the IT that we be the service owner and the login authentication. Then the resolution time is for the incident owner, we are yet to fill it, and the SLA service we are yet to fill it, and we hope that we will do that within this week to complete this session. Then the issue resolution is within 15 minutes. Then availability 99.9. Then free for users. So this is where we stopped, and we are still doing adjustment on it. So we hope that with the review now, if there's any corrective action, we are willing to take that, sir. So thank you, sir.
Well, that's very good. You know, the main purpose here is I want a situation everybody can be able to start creating a service catalog on his or her own without my input. So, and from what you guys demonstrated here, I think you are getting the hang of it. A service catalog takes time to be created. That is the main architecture of the design, architectural design of the IT. So it's not something that, so it takes a lot of collaboration, a lot of brainstorming, review before you can come up with a comprehensive service catalog. Even if after created it, you continue to modify it, continue to refine it. So, but what you guys demonstrated looks good. This is the structure I'm looking at getting. So that if tomorrow, if you got a job or a company, I'll call you to help them do such a thing, you should be able to use any of our templates and start doing something. So I, on my own, like the issue of service cost, I told you guys not to worry about service cost because the service cost is over time, you try to realize In so many areas, you might not need service costs. Like in our platform is free for use. So in this, we don't need service costs. But even in the areas that need service costs, you need time to decide the service cost. More especially if you are capturing the service cost from the incident resolution. At the moment, we are just building. We don't have any data that will help us to determine the service cost. So, and most of the times, like I did service cost based on, I was asked and I have to get extra mile to find out to capture service cost. So it's not that a big issue. But it's still good. I try to dish out everything I know. Without any example. That's why I have to answer this course. So, you guys done a good job. I am myself. I try to update on the existing record. I will quickly share. If you can stop sharing, I'll share my own.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my own, and let's talk about it. Here on the user registration, this is the first service. Service name is user registration, and category is under account management, and description allow new user to create account and set up profile and verify their identity. And you have service incidents, account creation failure, and this is the resolution process, the resolution workflow. So, and the service owner, like you guys didn't capture service owner, it's important. Capture the service owner, product manager, and equally incidents owner. We have first line support, which is a support agent, and second line IT analyst. And we have service availability 99.9 uptime, and we have incidents support availability 247. And the service level agreement for the main service is that a user should be able to register within 1 minute. So if it's taking like what you guys captured 1 hour, if it's taking a user up to 1 hour to put, you just put your email and password. Yeah, we've already, so it shouldn't take you more than 1 minute to do that. So, and we have service level agreement. Under service level agreement for the incidents response within 10 minutes and incidents resolution within 1 hour. Incidents cost 500 for affected user this shouldn't be taken seriously. I just wanted to use it to fill the column because we don't have any cost. Okay. Then we have another service here, which is social media posting, and you have category content management, and under description, we have enable user to create posts, share media, and interact with others via comment and reaction. And the incidence here is unable to post or share media, and we'll identify the incidence resolution here. And the service owner is community manager. You can call it any name you want if you just want to add it. So, and the support, the incidence owner is first line support, is a moderator, and second line support is the engineer. And the availability is 99.8% uptime. And the support, service support, incident support team available 24/7. And the service level agreement should be a post should be shared within 3 seconds. Yes, because if you want to share a post, it's just a click of a button. You don't need to even type before you share a post. So, and response within 15 minutes, resolution within 1 hour. So escalation, if there is incidence, is 1,000 naira. Just like I said, is to fill the space because we don't collect any money from anybody for doing this. It's only our staff will pay, but we can't decide until over time we'll know how much we'll be spending and come up with an incidence resolution cost. Then we have a marketplace transaction, and we call it e-commerce service. That is category. The name is marketplace transaction, e-commerce. And then description is facilitate buying and selling of goods and services within the integrated marketplace, including payment processing. And in the incidents we can see here is transaction failure. We capture the resolution process here, and the owner is operations manager, and the owner at the support level is first line support, vendor support, and the second line support payment specialist, and availability 99.9 and 247. And the service level agreement, transaction process within 5 seconds. It means that in a platform like this, the platform is at a very high speed, so which is the way it should be. And if there is incidents, within 5 minutes of reporting, we should be able to respond and resolve within 30 minutes. And the service cost is 10 naira per transaction. And then we'll have group and community management as an incidence. So as a service, we equally have user messaging as a service. We equally have profile customization as a service. We have advertising services as well. So like advertising services here is under revenue generation, revenue generating service. That is the category. And the description is provide tools for businesses to create and manage ad, set budget, and analyze campaign performance. And the incidents you can capture from this kind of area, environment, or service is ad setup failure, inability to set ad. And this is the resolution process. Resolution process, number identification, identify and set up error report by user. So the first thing is set up report by user, and the user should be able to, set up error reports and log in, record the affected accounts and add details, do diagnosis, investigate and manage, investigate ad management tool or billing integration. Resolution is fix technical issues or process payments. Recovery, notify users, and then closure, validates issue resolution. And the owner is advertising manager, and the support team is the first line support is ad support agent, and second line support is IT specialist. Availability is 99.9% uptime, and then 247 for the agent, resolution support agent. And the service level agreement is that ad should go live within 5 minutes. And if there are incidents, the resolution team should respond within 5 minutes, and the resolution should complete within 2 hours. And the cost is 2,000 per incident. So this is what I've come up, and although it's more bigger than your own, but you guys are still on the right track, and that is good. So with this, I will share a copy of this. So I'll share it in the platform so you can have access to it, and I'll equally upload it when I'm uploading the video as well. So we have 2 comprehensive service catalog now, which you can use as a template to work. This 2 template is highly standardized and highly professional. And I tell you, all you need to do is customize it. If you are using it in different environments, it can serve as a guide for you to start any kind of catalog. It doesn't matter any organization. The main thing you need is to understand it, and it's become a guide for you, which is very, very, this is very, very standard to any level. Both the nearest catalog and the Futraco catalog, both of them is highly sophisticated. So that is it. So with this, I can clearly say that we are done with IT service catalog, and then we can proceed to the next stage in this bootcamp, which is going to be creating a solution, creating ITSM solution to power our ITSM support. So that is what we are going to. But if you have any question before, let's I don't know if you guys have got any question. Okay. No question. And okay, Mr. Alex.
Yes, I'm looking at the incident resolution workflow. We have about 6 items there under the IT principle. So these items like identification, logging, diagnose, resolution, recovery, closure. Should it always apply to all the industries, or depends on the industry you want to work with?
No, there is no it is a framework that can be applied to any industry.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter which industry you're working on. So this is a standard that can apply to any industry. So yeah.
Okay, sir.
So you don't need to. The only thing is that in some cases, like here in diagnosis, after diagnosis, some people can then say capture escalation, but escalation can be captured within the diagnosis here, within diagnosis. So the only thing is that this incident resolution workflow, we are going to treat incident resolution workflow as a full topic. Are you getting me?
Okay, sir.
So we are going to treat incident resolution as a full topic, but that's when, because when we create an IT solution like ITSM, that is where the IT support team, this is where like these incidents owners, that is IT support, first line, second line, third line, depending on how the line of support you people want. But the where this support is going to come operational is on the using the solution we are going to create, like Hello ITSM or ServiceNow or Zendex, whichever one, but we are going to use Hello ITSM. So you need to know how to apply this within the, so that's why it's very important. We cannot just leave it at catalog level like this. We need to understand full details of escalation, full detail of this is, for me, what we have here is still on a high level. High level means that we need to break it down and understand how escalation, we are equally going to capture escalation. We're equally going to capture what we call major incidents, minor incidents. How do you talk about major incidents? How do you talk about minor incidents? What makes, so these are some of the things. When we start breaking it down or start elaborating it, is going to be bigger than this. This is still, for me, is this still high level. So that's all I have to say at this for now. So this incidents resolution is area that requires more breakdown. And again, the SLAs will need another set of breakdown before we can say we are done with this. So any more questions? Okay. All right, just give me a second. Okay, like now we've seen how to create a catalog, and we've created a catalog. Now we have a catalog because it's going to be difficult for us to implement our solution, our ITSM solution. So we're going implementing ITSM solution. So, and the ITSM solution we're implementing is Hello ITSM for Putraco. So now, by this time, before we implement this solution, the business analyst must have analyzed our case and come up with a relevant solution. So we're not going to go and start dealing with what the BAs are going to do at this. They need to do their own job, make a recommendation for us. We'll have to give them opportunity to do their analysis and give us a solution as an IT service manager. So once they come with a list of solution recommending, let's say we now decide to choose Hello ITSM. So during the implementation, this is some of the things where at this point during the configuration, we need to involve the service of a developer. You know, ITSM, Hello ITSM, or service, whichever solution we need to involve the service of a developer that will do the configuration. So these are the things that need to be configured. Configure the Hello ITSM setup so that it start working in this way. Dashboard, monitor, define incidents resolution workflow, and set up workflow that align with ITL incidents. So, like I said earlier, we need to have a very bigger, elaborate workflow. We need to workflows. If we bring the whole workflow in a service catalog, it's not going to look friendly at all. So the best is to create a separate document capturing the full incident resolution workflow. So that is where we need to do that. And then service catalog, don't service catalog. Service catalog, we're going to use service catalog, mirror what we have in the service catalog to create another catalog in Halo ITSM. In every solution have where you can create a catalog with us within the solution. So you use your blueprint. What we've created, our own, is now a blueprint which we can use to create catalog in the system and create incidents logging and tracking, and automate notification, incidents resolution, metrics, and continuous improvement. So this is what we are planning to achieve. All this listed down, that's what we are planning to achieve in our, this is a full project that I need to work on. As a service manager, if you are working on this kind of implementation, you need the service of a BA developer and a project manager to manage this project for you. And you monitor them as the project sponsor. That's what you act within this kind of project. You are the project sponsor. So, but this is what needs to be achieved. So, yeah. So to get started, we need a work breakdown structure and things like that. So things we need to do, and a developer. And fair enough, all of us here, we are project managers, we are business analysts, and I'm a developer as well. So we might not need an extra hand to get this implemented. But if you are doing it in the organization, this is what you, as a service manager, you need to hire these people to do the job. So your own is to monitor and make sure that everything we have in the service catalog is appearing very well. And after implementation, you as a service manager need to start using this to manage IT incidents and resolutions and within the organization. Every incident that is coming out from all the various services, all the incidents coming from all the various services will capture here. We have the capacity to resolve all those incidents following the service level agreement. That is what we are meant to do. That's why we've created service catalog, meaning that anything that is outside our service catalog, we don't have capacity to deal. Everything we'll capture within that is what we are supporting. That is what we captured, and that is what we are supporting as IT support unit. And any incidents coming from that, we can do that. If anyone we cannot do, then it becomes an issue that needs investigation. So that is the next line of activity for us. So by tomorrow, we'll try to create a work breakdown structure. Because of time, I will try to come up with something we can start with. And from there, the implementation will start. After the implementation, then you, the service manager, will have to, it becomes where you do your daily job on daily basis, capturing incidents, assigning incidents to different resolution agents or service agents, whether first line support, second line support, third line support, following the service level agreement, and making sure that we communicate to the organization or the general public or the customers about changes coming within our environment using something like newsletter. We need to keep update about our activities. So, but we are still very far from at that point. So the main thing now is to implement a solution. So if you have any question, you can ask your question. So if you don't have questions, then this is the next project implementation of Fellow ITSM. Question? Okay, well, if you don't have questions, that's good. Tomorrow we'll start breaking this down into a project. And once we get it sorted, then by the time we finish sorting it, we should be able to start looking at, from the service we've implemented, how to run a solution like this as a service manager and manage your team, manage incidents for your organization, and make everybody happy.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So I hope,
Thank you very much.
I hope it's aligning. You are beginning, you are understanding how we are progressing from next stage, from one stage to another stage.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's what I want us to understand. You know, that as a service manager, if you are in an organization that they don't have anything and they want to start from the scratch, you know where to start. And if you join organization where they already have their system set up, you need to study their catalog and understand the kind of services they offer and know where you just align. Whether if you are coming even as a first line support, with the understanding, you know where the first line support, where their job is. You can just switch in there. If you are coming in as a service manager, you know the work of a service manager. You are in charge of everything. So that is what we are going, so that, you know, is broken down. Everybody has their own role, starting from service manager. In ITSM, the project managers are involved, so which is going to be a very big advantage for you. You can look for a job as a ITSM project manager. I want you to understand the difference between a service manager and an ITSM project manager. A service manager, you own the environment. You are the owner. So if there is a project there, you are the project sponsor. But as a project manager, it means that various projects coming out from this environment, like creating, implementing a solution like ITSM we're planning. You need a project manager here. And in areas like creating a service catalog, this is service like we need a business analyst to help, because during the service catalog creation, you see there's a lot of brainstorming going on, a lot of meetings going on from different institutes of business analysts to make sure that this information is gathered through requirement gathering session. A lot of requirement gathering session is involved here. So it requires business analysts. From there, the business analyst, based on the service catalog, will determine the solution to be used. And from solution to be used, we involve project manager to deploy the solution. And when you finish and the solution is running, you are part of this solution from this implementation from beginning to the end as a service manager. You know everything that happened. Then we start getting support, IT support to work on this, because as it is set up, incidents will start coming in for resolution. So these incidents will start coming in. The people you employed or you work with as agents, you know their capacity. So you know the kind of incidents you need to assign to them to resolve. So during incident resolution, you are the person that review the whole incident as the service manager. You know, but at times it becomes overwhelming and we do automation at that point. So what we do that when incidents are coming, the service manager will do what we call service triage. Incident, you triage, review, and know who is the best to handle incidents. You'll be assigning it manually within the tool. But if you know how to optimize maximum usage of the tool, you automate it. You know everybody's capacity. And when incidents is coming in, the system is automatically assigning incidents to various service agents based on their capacity. And it will make the work very easy for you as a service manager. But it's your duty to make sure that you bring incidents down. Yeah. So I think we can end it at this point, and tomorrow we start. So I don't know when we are going to be, what is good for you, when we are going to be closing for Christmas, because you guys are saying we cannot finish this work this year. So it is, our training has to enter next year. So which day? We're already in 9th. So I'm looking at maybe what's 15th. See when we'll have our, okay. So I will be saying less after 17th. Then after 17th, that is next week. After next week's class, we close. And that means that we'll have 23rd and 24th to prepare for our Christmas. And then on 30th and 31st, we are still on our Christmas break. And then we're coming back by 6th of January. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It is.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
very much. It's okay,
for
very okay.
being considerate, sir.
Okay, I can see Ofo
Thank
is
you
very
so much, sir.
Ofo is happier on this. And Mr. Charles want this thing to be crushed down, because I know Mr. Charles want to be free by January to start
January,
firing.
yeah,
But
other place. Yeah, no problem, sir.
Yeah, body no be wood. Whether we like it or not, we'll try to give ourselves. We've achieved a lot with Mr. Miss Chigozie and Julie. Yeah, I know you people are looking out for this break as well, because we are firing from project management class and this as well. It's not easy, but it's, for me, whoever takes this opportunity is golden opportunity. Yeah. It's going, when you start realizing the benefits, you start becoming like magic. All right. Let's go and prepare for another class, and see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.